what I was working on was trying to maintain my breathing, having my breathing being constant somewhat. Um, and then whenever there were those moments whenever I had done the raise uh, face down in bed, then uh, at the top of the raise, then I do a little hold, and then whenever I lower the easy curl bar back down, then uh, I might try and catch my breath at that moment. Um, this one is neat because it has a little bit of Tayzy in it. Um, Tayzy passed away in November of 2013, so it's kind of nice to see the little girl there. She's a white Chihuahua. What I did here was I had a couple blankets underneath me, and then on top of that, then I have my wheelchair cushion on top of that. So, and the whole reason why I do that is because then it gives me a good lift off of the ground, and that way whenever I bring the easy curl bar back down to the ground at the bottom of the repetition, then I don't hit the floor with the easy curl bar. So my body is almost kind of lifted up from from the from the floor a little bit, from the bed, using the bed a little bit. So you know what I was doing is trying to maintain my breath, my breathing, and really this what it was just a toning exercise, just to kind of get the heart pumping and the blood flowing and just kind of increase the breathing, breathing habits a little bit. And sometimes what I can do whenever I'm doing these front raises is I feel a little bit more circulation throughout my legs. You know, the areas below my spinal cord injury. It kind of feels like maybe there's more circulation going on down there every once in a while, or maybe it's just in my head. I don't know. But it's kind of interesting anyway. Uh, what the doggies do is whenever they see me, whenever they do a hugs or whenever I'm moving around, they always yawn. I don't know why they do that. I don't know why they yawn. I have to find out exactly what that means. And maybe that means they aren't worried or something like that. I'm not quite sure. But I had a little bit of something on television there while I was doing these exercises, just kind of make the time pass. And we're taking care of our other little doggy. It's my um, father-in-law's dog, Kiko. Um, we're taking care of him. He looks a lot like Blue, but Kiko doesn't have any seizures. Kiko is like tan in color, and he's pretty hairy. Uh, Kiko and one of our dogs don't really get along. Zucker, the black dog, he doesn't. They don't really get along too well. But so Kiko doesn't usually stay over at our house for very long. So maybe for a week or something like that, and then it gets to be a little bit too much for travel, and sometimes whenever that happens, then Blue also it's just too